Splatoon is one of my favorite Nintendo franchises, and today I wanted to share some of my wishes for the next game, whether it be called Splatoon 4 or something completely different. I'm definitely not smart enough to know much about the important stuff like weapon balancing or the best ability combos and stuff like that, so this wish list is just based on fun stuff pretty much. So if you're looking for a more in-depth wish list on that type of stuff, I will sadly not be covering that here. So without further delay, let's get right into it. Starting off, I think a first-person mode would be really cool. It would probably need a lot of balancing, but I think it could work and would be really fun. First-person aiming could make some weapons in the gameplay feel completely different. It might be hard to implement, but I think it would be pretty cool. Another thing they could add is a pants shop or an ink tank shop. They have a shop for basically every other piece of clothing, so why not add a pants shop? And with the ink tank shop, you could buy different ink tanks that have special abilities. For example, an ink tank that fills up super fast but also depletes super fast, or one that holds a lot of ink at once but takes a while to refill. This way, each ink tank has pros and cons to them and would allow players to choose the ink tank they want depending on their playstyle. Another thing they could add is add more modes to regular battles or anarchy battles. Like a capture the flag mode or a mode where you get a big eraser and whoever cleans up all the ink first on their turf wins. Or maybe they can even add something aside from regular battles and anarchy battles where you can choose some less competitive modes like hide and seek or soccer type mode. Another thing they could possibly do is make it so in the story mode, as the story progresses, you get to play as different characters which each have their own special abilities. For example, if you are playing as Shiver, you could ride a shark or turn into a shadow as Big Man. Another thing they need to add in Splatoon 4 is more minigames. The arcade machine from Splatoon 1 and the dance floor from Splatoon 2 were really fun when you were bored of the regular game. If they just added an arcade room in the plaza and added a bunch of new minigames, I think that would be a really cool addition. Another thing I think would be really cool is a 6v6 mode or a battle royale type mode. The 6v6 mode would definitely need to be on Switch 2 though, because there's no way the original Switch could handle that. Same with the battle royale idea. Maybe for the battle royale idea, it could be 20 players and they all get launched onto a map and have to find different weapons and find upgraded ink tanks and abilities across the map. Kinda like how the story mode works. Even more customization. I know earlier I talked about a pants shop and an ink tank shop, but they could add even more than that. Maybe wraps for your weapons or being able to customize how your ink tank / octoling looks. Kinda like how Meme Maker works but for Splatoon. And these were my wishes for the next Splatoon game, or games. Depending on if they make another or not, but I'm sure they will. With the Switch 2 coming out, I definitely think they could fit all of this into the next game. And maybe even more, seeing as it got upgraded from like PS2 power to PS4 power. Feel free to leave a comment of your wish list in the comments. Thank you everyone for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!